Part 2 begins. She's so pretty. Ooh, wait, who are all these people? Oh, who are you? Okay, all right. I wish I would have had more energy to say that. Hello, friends and gamers. I might be a little bit too tired to record anything right now. It's 10 p.m. and I did take a nap, so there's that. But I wasn't expecting this tonight. I actually was expecting to play Honkai Impact tonight, not be recording a quick fire reaction for Honkai Impact tonight. I'm gonna be honest. But this was actually posted like an hour ago, and then it was just tweeted. The gag was, I woke up from my nap and had a video to upload, and I was busy for the whole hour. So, part 2 trailer. I wasn't expecting this tonight because usually the Thursday before the patch, because the part 2 patch is next week, usually the Thursday before we get a Hyperion Lounge. And a couple of days ago, or maybe it was last week, honestly, it could have been both of those things. But at some point, instead of getting a Hyperion Lounge, it was tweeted that we're getting a live stream. Now, we will be watching the live stream. Don't get it twisted. I am getting up at 6 a.m. I think it's 6 a.m. on my time on Saturday. I think it is. It's on my calendar. Don't worry about it. No, it's not on my calendar. Oh my God. Okay, I think it's 6 a.m. I need to put that on my calendar. I'll do that while I'm editing this. I'll put it on my calendar. Don't worry. But what was I saying? This is why I can't record right now. My brain is broken. Oh, usually the morning, at least for me, it's morning. The morning before that Hyperion Lounge, they will the waiting room for the premiere of the live stream up. And so then I know, like, okay, I have to watch this later. I have to make a video for this later. But when they announced the special program, it's no longer Hyperion Lounge, which I am uncomfortable with. I'm uncomfortable with the atmosphere we've created in the studio for Saturday. I miss Hyperion Lounge already. But when that didn't go up this morning, I was like, okay, chill. That's not what we're doing tonight. And then they posted this. I was not expecting to get a trailer on the day we would have gotten the Hyperion Lounge. I was expecting to get a trailer bright and early Saturday morning, but it's Thursday night and we're getting the trailer, but no Hyperion Lounge. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is going to be the norm from now on. I don't know how I feel about it, but version 7.3 Dreamseeking Voyage. I've seen very little from part 2. Last night I actually did finish all of the little event, the moon and the stars, whatever the heck it's called. Great event. If you have not done it yet, it's very short. I did it in probably like 2.5 hours because I started it in the patch video for 7.2 and then I finished it last night. It took about 2 hours, and that was with me like pausing and talking about it and like speculating for part 2. So 2.5 hours tops for this event. I didn't do the combat, but the combat's not important. Just finish the story. I implore you to do the story for that event before starting literally just before this patch ends. It was really, really good, really fun. And I think especially the lore surrounding Senadina, very important to have going into 7.3. And I don't know if that's going to be permanently available. So if you haven't done it yet and you have time, I implore you to do it. If not, I will be uploading a video of it I want to say 2-3 weeks from now. So I have a video for it, but it's very important, I feel like. And I think it's limited, so I would implore you to do it. Apart from that, though, I have seen very little of 7.3 / part 2. I did not get beta access this time around, so I will not be having a beta video go up. I was planning for it and then didn't get beta access, so we won't have that. I seem to be very unlucky with betas this month. I did not get beta for Withering Waves, and then I didn't get beta for 7.3. So a little bit of a disappointing month for me, but it's fine. It's fine. We are gonna watch this trailer now. I've lingered here for way too long, but I had a couple of things to say. Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 begins! We have a new S-Rank battlesuit, Deep Space Anchor First Light, and A-Rank battlesuits, Valkyrie Boltstorm and Valkyrie Blast Metal. I don't know who's who, gonna be honest. I'm gonna guess Boltstorm is Helia, Blast Metal is Corley, and First Light is Senadina. That's what I'm guessing. The voice artists are listed in that order. So, Part 2 Main Story Chapter 1, 100 Years of Solitary Shadow, Featured Event, A Feast Sought in Data, Part 2, Special Bonuses, and more events to be released. Let us begin this 2.5-minute video. I've already been sitting here for double that. We had things to say. It was important. It's fine. Why does this feel very quiet? Oh, maybe not quiet. Ooh, I wish I would have done this full screen. So that's, I think, our playable character, like our MC. who just walked by. Then there's Helia. I wonder, is that another free character we get? Oh, she's so pretty. Listen. I have to point this out. They're doing an event in LA, and I literally almost dropped money on plane tickets immediately when I saw this, because they're doing an event in LA, and one of the prizes at the event is Senadina's freaking yo-yo. I want it so bad. I'd spend money on it. I would. I want her yo-yo. I don't even know how to really play with a yo-yo, but I want it. I want to put it on my shelves that I'm getting when I move, and I just want to put it on my shelf. I want to put it on the shelf, and I want to look at it. I want to look at Senadina's yo-yo on my shelf. That's it. I'll put it in a little box. Little glass box. It's important. Senadina's yo-yo is important. Anyways, I know Senadina has a yo-yo. That I do know. And I know they've done a lot of really cool stuff in modeling her character combat animations with the yo-yo. Like, they got like a professional yo-yo person to model, to help them model the animations. It's kind of insane. Only Hoyoverse, only Honkai would do something like that for their main characters. Okay, so this is our secret 5th character on the team, because we have the 3 that we've already discussed. We have our MC, and then we have the secret 5th character that I think is actually not playable, technically, but I'm not sure. Any information I know about part 2, I'm literally spewing out right now. Ooh, wait, who are all these people? Who are you people? Who are you people? We might have to go full screen just so I can see this better. Who are you people? Wait, 1, 2, 3, and dog. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's 8 people. So this is our secret 5th character. I think Helia, maybe Coralie, but it doesn't look like Coralie's silhouette. But then there's like extra, who are you people? I don't know you people. It's just like, there's only 8 of them. So I'm like, it can't be the new Flame Chasers, right? It can't be. How many planets are there? Because this is going into the lore of the 3rd planet and Senadina's arrival in the limited event going on right now in 7.2. Again, I'm saying this again. If you haven't done it, I implore you to do it like right now. Literally stop watching this video. Stop watching this video and go do that event, because if you are a lore person, if you care about the lore of Honkai, I think that is actually going to be very important. At least, like, it's the very last cutscene video, but you need to have done all 6 parts of the story prior to do it. And honestly, I would honestly skip the 6 parts prior, because they're skip buttons. You can skip it. Just skip to the final bit of the final unskippable bit of the part 6 of the event, because it's really cute. It's not really as important to the lore, but it's cute. So, and it's like 2 seconds. And then there's a final cutscene thing with Kiana and Senadina. I implore you to watch that. So it's not like the whole event, 2-hour event that's important. It's like the final 15 minutes. How many planets? I just want to know, how many planets are there? There's 9. Does that include Pluto? No. So if there's 9 planets, wait, does it include Pluto? Wait, because Senadina, I don't know, man. I think Senadina is from Mars. Like, she's actually specifically the Mars person. And then Kiana's obviously goddess of Earth. We know this. No, it's 9 including Pluto, which that would make sense. That would actually make a lot of sense. We have 8 here, plus the dog is Pluto, which would make sense because in Greek mythology, we're really reaching right now. In Greek mythology, 9th planet Pluto is actually most closely aligned with Hades, of like all the Greek gods, because all the Greek gods, as well as like Roman gods, because they're like the same thing in a different font, they're all associated with one of the planets for the most part. And the Pluto is associated with Hades. Hades has Cerberus, the 3-headed dog, and this is close. It only has 1 head. It's only 1 little doggy, but it's like a close enough thing where I would be like, yeah, that's a reference. I would consider that a reference. So I'm thinking these might be not like our new Flame Chasers, but maybe for part 2, we're really going into this whole planets and stars thing. And these are the planets. So our secret 5th character is actually the Mars girly. It's not Senadina. But then Helia, I mean, that would make, I don't know. Let's keep going. We just need to keep going. I think that might be what's going on. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Are you our new bad guy? Oh, doggy. So here are the actual characters. I'm really curious what the lore is getting at. Senadina, she's so pretty. Yeah, first light is Senadina. I love her. I love Senadina. So I think the A ranks, I'm not cute. I love that we're getting these animations like together with the characters. There's her yo-yo. She's so cute. I love her outfit. Boltstorm is Helia. I got them right. I got them all right. I know my characters apparently already. Are Senadina and Helia both range? It looks like it. It looks like they're both range to damage. So in the video before for the event, I did comment that I think this is going to be a lot of people's first foray into Honkai. They're going to get into it in part 2, especially after Honkai Star Rail has done so well. I feel like a lot of people are going to come in for part 2. And it looks like we're getting some characters that are pretty easy to use going into this version. So I'm curious about that. I really wish I would have done this full screen because I can't read the font here at all. But I want to go back like really quickly. Listen, if we're not getting a Hyperion Lounge, I'm going to watch the trailer to death, okay? I didn't really get a good look at how Helia fights, and I think, not Helia, how Senadina fights, and I think both her and Helia might be ranged, and then it looks like Coralie has big hammer, which I thought she was big weapon tiny character. Last night, I did finish the event last night, I think I mentioned that. Is she ranged, or is it like a ranged melee sort of thing? No, she's ranged for sure. Oh, it's like a ranged melee sort of thing, kind of like, a little bit like how A.L.I.S.O.N fights. But A.L.I.S.O.N is definitely more melee than ranged. Senadina is more ranged than melee, it looks like, because she fights with a yo-yo. And then Helia would be full dedicated ranged. Also, does it have what type they are? I don't think so. Oh no, it's like, okay, she's mech. I think that's the mech sign. I watched this in the small version. I wish I'd watched this full screen, but it's too late now. And then Coralie, what is Coralie? Is she also mech? I think she's all, no, she's not. I don't know what they are. Well, I guess we'll have to find out during the special program on Saturday, which that feels foreign to me to say, but she is definitely melee because she's big hammer, but definitely probably the team tank. So it looks like we get Coralie for free. We get this new character, the secret 5th character. I think her name is Songtue. No, I lied. Okay, so the Stigmata is this new character, which must be the recommended set for Coralie if we're getting Coralie for free. I'm assuming this is her gear then. We have the Stigmata set, or not a set, it's literally just one. It's one. It's an event Stigmata in the M slot of Songtue, so there's probably a whole set. Actually, no, there's probably not a whole set. Okay, does that a lot. And then we get her weapon, which is, I'm assuming her best in slot is going to be part of this 100 Years of Solitary Shadow event, which looks like it's an event that's just the main story event, Chapter 1, Part 2 event, or Part 2 of Chapter 1 of Part 2. There we go. So I do wonder if we'll have other events, but I guess that's something we'll find out on Saturday as well. A.L.I.S.O.N Data is our flagship event, actually. So we have the special event, and then this one. It's so tiny. Why did they make it so tiny? Why do you have to do this to me? We are getting an outfit from this A.L.I.S.O.N Data event, the flagship. We're getting an outfit for Epona and an emblem, as well as like other rewards. I'm impressed that at least we're still getting outfits for Part 1 characters. That makes me think that Epona's probably going to be meta going into, like, working with and going into this new version, which doesn't surprise me. Epona's always going to be meta. So she'll probably get a rerun at some point, I'm thinking, during this patch. Spring Fireworks show? Okay, I think that might be, is Spring Fireworks? This is not a rerun because Adult Grisio is here. Midnight Moon for, oh, it's spend bonus, Okay, cool. Soaring Wings, Beach Ship, all right. Part 2 bonuses, there's a avatar frame. There's actually a lot. There's actually a lot of special bonuses for Part 2. Wow. Wow. What do you know? Well, that was 7.3 trailer. Definitely spent a lot of time here. I don't know what to do with myself now because I feel like I watched that and I'm just like, that was so much information. That was so much information, and I'm used to like seeing the trailer and then it being spoken through in a Hyperion Lounge. And I'm like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I still have more questions. But that's what the special program is for on Saturday. It's just so far away. Man, I don't know. I do not know. It's after I finished the event last night, I was even more excited to get into Part 2 next week. And I feel like I have so many questions now. I have so many questions. I also just remembered, I was gonna say this at the beginning of the video, but I am updating Punishing Grey Raven right now. And I forgot that I was. So I just looked at my like bar on my screen and I was like, oh, I'm doing that. Yeah. Is it updating? Oh my god, it didn't update properly. I was gonna be like, oh my god, it updated. No, it didn't. No, it didn't, bestie. When is it ever updated properly? When is your client ever updated properly? I think I'm gonna go re-download PGR because I have to do that every time they update it. I thought that would be fixed by now, but it's not. Thank god I don't have to do that with Honkai. Oh my god, that would be painful. My brain. I have so many I'm just like thinking about the planet crew, the not flame chasers, the I don't even know what to call them. I think they're supposed to be based off the planets. I think this new cast of characters, they saw how well the Flame Chasers did. They saw how much everyone in the community loved the Flame Chasers and was like, okay, we got to do something like that again. And so they did the Planet Crew. I think they're supposed to be based off planets. That makes sense to me. So one of these characters is one we've met before, I'm assuming then. One of them is supposed to be Earth. And also, now that I think about it, in the event that last night, in that last final cutscene, this is kind of spoilery, that last final cutscene with Senadina and Kiana, there is a bit where Senadina lists off some names, and I was curious what those names related to, and it could be these characters. Hold on. I'm gonna open up my other monitor. I'm gonna open my own footage and see if I can't find that list of names, because if one of them is Song Tue, this is supposed to be Song Tue, and they were all in Chinese, and I was like curious if they were supposed to be that way or just not fully translated, like if we were gonna have separate English versions of those names, because when they're spoken in Japanese, because I had the Japanese voiceover on, they're different names. They're said, they have like a Japanese version of the name. So I'm curious what's going on there, but I can't find the folder on my hard drive. There it is, Honkai third folder. There it is. There's the video file. Okie dokie, it'll be right. Okay, I literally found it and then lost it. No, there's definitely more names than of the characters listed here. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 12 names, which, now that I read that, there's 12 names that could be related to the zodiacs, actually, which also relates to the planets, astrology and all that, you know? Huh, none of them are named Song Tue though. So I'm not going to get into that any further because that is getting into spoiler territory. Again, go play the event. It's very good. Either go play the event, or if you're lazy or just don't have time, it is on, I'll literally look at my schedule right now. It's on my schedule right now for March 1st. So if y'all can wait that long, it's not that far away. Because I had thoughts on that one too. I don't remember anything. I said in that video, but it's there. I remember a couple of things. I do remember a couple of things. I brought up a couple points, but I'm definitely really curious to see. I think these are supposed to be the planets. I can't pinpoint who is supposed to be who. All I know is that this dog is supposed to be Pluto, because Pluto's like the tiniest one and it's no longer considered a planet. And there's 8 like humanoid characters here. Those are supposed to be the major planets, and then Pluto's just the dog, which I think is really fun. I think that's really fun and a really like a nod to Pluto, if you will. But I'm definitely curious to learn more about these characters, especially because you can tell Song Tue is part of it. And I just like, I do kind of think this one might be Helia over here, but like maybe that's the gag. Maybe instead of Hershers, we're getting some weird, like with the related to the cocoons. I'm not gonna dive on that anymore because that is again getting into spoiler territory. But maybe this is like how we have like normal Kiana and then Hersher Kiana in multiple forms. There's multiple Hersher Kianas. Maybe we have these planetary characters instead. So maybe these two over here are Helia and Coralie, but they're quote unquote not Hersher forms, if that makes any sense. I will say the green one, the one in the middle here, giving heavy Sue vibes. I really hope if it's like a Sue reincarnation, that's gonna be like insane. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. I'm getting really heavy into speculating here, but like, I love stuff like this. I love it. I think this one with the dog is supposed to be our evil one. The one that shows up like 5 seconds later. You, right here. Which I know I brought up PGR already today, but giving heavy Roland vibes. And if y'all know literally Roland PGR got me back into playing PGR after not playing for like almost a year. So like that man, it wasn't Roland, it was playable Roland. He went playable and I was like, okay, sign me up. But I'm definitely curious to learn more about these characters. I think it'll be quite cool. Okay, I've almost been here for 25 minutes for a 2.5 minute trailer. I have to edit this video and I just want to go to sleep. So we need to be done. We definitely need to be done. This is why I need like the special program. I need like the Hyperion Lounge to speculate. Because it's not as bad if I sit here for 25 minutes for a 20-minute Hyperion Lounge. It's a little bad if I'm sitting here for 25 minutes for a 2.5 minute trailer. It's fine. They hashtagged it with Dreamseeker though, and we didn't really talk about playable Dreamseeker. Dreamseeker, I'm under the impression and pretty sure Dreamseeker is our MC playable character. Kind of like how we have in all the other Hoyoverse games, you have the male or female character choice. Dreamseeker is the name for that character, like how we have Trailblazer or Traveler or I don't know. I don't know what it is in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the name is in Zenless Zone Zero. I literally played the most recent beta. I cannot tell you what their name is. Because they just go by their first names in that one. God. Okay, we need to be done. Part 2 is gonna be insane. Next week's gonna be insane. That's all I can say. Well, I guess I have to get some crystals. I have to come into some crystals very quickly because I am flat out broke right now. And I want Senadina. We're gonna be done. We're just gonna be done. I will link the trailer down below so you guys can watch it yourselves without me yapping over it. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video and on Saturday for the special program. Bye guys!